All right, everybody, let's get back into it. We're a little bit sliding into this. We've already had map number 1. It's already done. It's out of the way. It was a bit of a landslide. So now we're rolling into map number 2. We got here on Grounded. Everybody's just getting into it. We're getting all the first things, the practices out of the way. And they're ready to get this on. But of course, if you guys hear or know who I am, I'm a master. Somebody see me on some of the other stuff. We're going to go ahead and get these rounds underway for the first welcoming back HypheN Cup. All right. So we're getting round number 1 done and out of the way.
Now,
And now, I will say, though, some of these names, absolutely, what I love about the HypheN Cup and about these players is this gives a chance for a lot of new players. Like, I'm pretty sure, unless anyone's changed their names, I have not seen anybody here today before. And that excites me. We got some new people, some new names, some new talent. Already getting 2 out of the way. Never mind. Make it 3. Demonic. Seats trying to make something happen. Passion really low. I'll see what he has for us. There's not much they can do. Just pistols. The hand cannon might be useful. Definitely not. And May is going to be the last one to go down. That's going to be the second point on the board. Demonic looks like he's doing pretty good so far. I think everybody at this point, well, I say everybody at least somewhat doing better. Still waiting for Chase and Dog Stew to kind of pull something out here. Chase grabbing a kill, though. He's going to go ahead and start us off. Demonic's going to be taken down. So far, the MVP is going to be taken out. Something might give him a chance to get something done here. We got to get some time. We got the B site held down. It's even. Chase, though, a little bit lower. Trying to get through the halfway point here. We've got a little bit under a minute left, and that looks like they may be going for the rotate. Have to take their time a little bit. That, or they're going to have to try and fake it out. Let's see what we have moving for them. Nope, they went for the double fake. Trying to fake him out. Although we do have them split. They know that they're not past. They have at least somewhat of an angle for him. Dog Stew going to go ahead and take down Norm and make their way over the halfway point. Making their way onto the B site. Let's go ahead and get this planted down. Passion, though, does have the U ratio potential here. Cave is going to go ahead and take down Dog Stew. There's only a one-shot wonder left. Chase by himself. Let's get it. Chase is holding it down. He's got 22 HP. Cave's on the side. Will he see him? Oh, and Passion. Oh, to save the day from the side. The moment his face appears, down we go. All right. Save the day and to grab a point onto the board. Looking clean, looking clear. See what they got now. Now that they've got weapons, they've got everything back. But on the opposite side, let's see, Demonic. Okay, maybe not. I guess it doesn't matter. Trying to get the U ratio, unable to get it just yet. Still dinking heads. And May clean at the last one. Jeez. I was about to say it doesn't have much to work with just pistols, but I guess never mind.
Incendiary out. Ready, fire. Tossing smoke. Frag out. Take cover. Smoke deployed. Let's go. Fire in the hole.
We're gonna give him some time. Trying to make some sort of opener onto B. Some sort of movement for it. Norm grabs one. Holt pushes him back. But opening it back up for the B site. Sees where they want to go. They haven't really made any successful attempts yet for A, although now making it onto the site somewhat, waiting to get past the smoke. Bomb carrier, though, getting taken down. A little bit of damage being dealt.
Tossing flash.
Drago having a hard time. Never mind. It's going to be even more of a worse time.
Wins.
Ah, well, they got to go ahead and throw that through the wash. Yeah, it looks like this is definitely not going to be the best case scenario, at least so far. If we're going to keep, we might see a repeat of last time being 13-1. So far, 4-1. Not sure if that's going to be what we're going to be seeing again, but we'll find out. We're going hot and dirty. We got the SMGs out. Rolling in. There we go with the Vector. That's my man. That's my favorite. All right, so we got a little bit of messiness going on here. Dog Stew and Passion just holding out. Bomb carrier, though, unfortunately was killed. Bomb is on the site. They're going to have to make their way and see what they can do for it. It's going to be down to, never mind, absolutely nobody. May's going to go ahead and take him down. Dog Stew, unfortunately, being last alive. So Accent's definitely having a bit of an issue this time around again. Let's wait and see. Norm's gonna go ahead and grab it. Make it 2, make it 3, almost making it 4. Chase is able to take him down, ever so barely. Dog's gonna be taken down, and is Chase gonna get it again? No, it's gonna be a 2-piece to slide it out. 2 multis. That's all we need. Gonna go ahead and rock this out. Yeah, it looks like jokestas is definitely come and ready to play. I mean, like I said, we had a 13-1 and, you know, swapping sides, swapping modes and everything. We'll see. Seats getting absolutely burned to death. Just a sliver of health left. And it looks like they might finally actually take for a potential, maybe, successful A attempt. Doc2's going to go ahead and take down Cave. And it's opening up the site just a little bit. They got the smokes down. They're going to go for a little bit of the spray. Or attempting to. Not finding a whole lot of success until they do, just barely through the smoke. May and Norm clean up the last 2. We got 1 left. Dog Stew is by himself, getting caught off to the side, 2 directions. Unable to solidify the victory for them to keep himself in, and going to go ahead and get that bomb defused as everybody picks up all the extra goodies and swaps stuff out. It's going to be 7-1. Yeah, it seems like jokestas came in. They had their dry scoop ready to go. Well, I'm just waiting. Get the util down. Block him out of the way. Let's see if Cave's going to be able to get this. Seats is right around the corner here. He's going to be popping out. He does not get the jump on him. However, still surviving. Demonic, though, going to go ahead and grab himself, too. That's going to even it out and put themselves in a little bit better position, even if they didn't need it. Drax going to go ahead and take down May, leaving it into an even 3v3. Bomb carrier's in a bit of a rough position, being dead. Bombers need to be recovered. Working on coming around, but there is just waiting around the corner. Demonic is ready to go, so he may be waiting upon that. But it looks like they might be able to get back around. Demonic sees him, waiting for the crossover. Gets Drax on the swing. They're going to go ahead and rotate around. A is completely clear as they're rotating and moving closer and closer to try and box them in. However, they've already made their way out, and they're on the rotation, and it seems they've gotten a bit of a smell of that. And as of now, entering into the site, waiting for the cross here. Dog Stew waits a little bit longer, but turns at the worst possible second. Seat's able to hold down one, but not enough. There's still two left. Gets swung. It's going to be a bit of a miss.
Bomb has been defused.
8-1. They're just rolling it up. Ascent really needs to figure something out here. They've got the weapons again. And I love that Passion does have the U ratio, but that is a very, very expensive weapon to be running net -7. It's definitely a little bit of a rough choice. I mean, it's good. If you can make it happen, and that'd be great. It worked on the round that they actually took the victory on. So maybe that's the sauce. We'll see.
Tossing flash.
Also, looks like we have at least one, maybe two Jabber players. Something you don't see every day. There we go. Passion gets you with the U ratio. So again, maybe that's the sauce. See if he survives. Got a little bit from the back. We got the HK coming in for May. Drax going to go ahead and pick up 2, trying to go for the 3rd. Actually putting jokestas a little bit on the back burner, although Cave's going to go ahead and not say he's out of the game yet. Seats is going to go ahead and take down Mussy, and then Cave by himself at a 1v3, trying to get the spray in. But there's not a whole lot of options for him. I don't think anybody's going to come up from behind. It's a little bit too risky, but taking this head on. As Passion saw that coming from a mile away, he popped his way out, and that's where it's going to land. So, as I said, it's extremely expensive, but I mean, if they want to go ahead and make this victory happen, it seems like that might be part of the winning strategy. Although I do see Chase going a little bit eco here. He's got my best friend. He's got that vector in hand. Now, of course, I do know after the most recent update, SMGs are a little bit buffed. I'm not sure if they've done enough to nerf them down, but they definitely can better suited now to go up against assault rifles and close range, which love that. Because again, if I'm just playing some dirty pubs, you know, you might be seeing me running a Vector. Got to work with Old Faithful. Oh, the nade's gonna hurt. As he goes for the HK, the fire rate is just not there. Chase is gonna go ahead and take him with the Vector, and Drax gonna go ahead and grab one more as they go for the rotation here. Mussy might be able to come from behind. He wants to push. Cave is ready. Go ahead. He gets the flick. Pops the corner. Gets another one. And around the smoke is Cave going to get the third. Runs out of ammo. Goes for the pistol. But unfortunately, not able to get it.
Coalition wins.
But Norm's going to go ahead and grab it. He can clean house. A little bit more too close to, I think, their comfort, I would say. Of course, we've got that supporter skin being flexed here. Mussy over here just showing it off. Love those things. Well, so far, we'll say that we're better off than we were. Ascent definitely needs to pick it up a little bit. Because even though it's not going to be 13-1, because we have a 2, they definitely need to make this a little bit more even, which they are now. At least getting the last 2 kills, taking down Cave and Demonic, but they've definitely got to bring this up just a wee bit more. And they're going to go for a full-fledged assault here on A. They're running it. Nades are flying. Damage being dealt. Passion to the back. Not a whole lot of health left to work with. Same for Chase getting somewhat deleted. Now into the site. May and Mussy going to go ahead and clean house. All 3. Dog Stew is waiting. But unfortunately, was not able to secure that. So now we're going to be rotating sides. Going to go on the offense. And also swap it over to the defense for Ascent. Jokestas definitely doing a good job here. 3 in double digits, 1 right behind, and technically 2 with being 2 behind. Just waiting to hit the double digits mark where Ascent a little bit further away. Not saying it's not achievable, just not yet. But we've only got a couple more rounds. Depending on how this continues to go, now that we've swapped sides, it could change a little bit, but Jokestas their accuracy is just a little bit more fine-tuned, I'll say, for today. Airburst nades are on the way. A little bit of damage, not enough. However, the nades did a lot of damage against Jokestas. I mean, they're under half and on their way down. We shall see. Here we go. Swapping sides. They've got the kill. Passion Chase. Trying to come from the side. Chase saves the day. Chase gets taken down. We're down to 1. Norm versus Dog Stew. And Norm actually clutching it up. Grabbing all the headshots. And taking it and making it to double ones. Making it to 11. Here we go. Now we get to the scripts and scrapes. Look at that. We got 2 vectors running in here. Like Christmas. Although Dog Stew, though, going to go ahead and take down Cave. And vectors still... we lost one. May, we have a chance of May to be able to see a kill potentially. But Seat's going to go be taken down. And man, everybody's getting dropped from the pistols already. Drax by himself.
Breach wins.
And that's going to be match point. We'll be rolling up to 12. 17 for Demonic. My goodness. Norm, although just racking up his kills just ever so recently, bringing himself up to 2nd place and tying it with Mussy. But little bit more on the assists. He got 3, so technically he's higher, ever so slightly. But yeah, the rest of the team for Ascent definitely needing to bring it up a little bit. But this is now the bad spot, considering they've already won 1 for jokestas, so they're backs against the wall. This is the last round they could possibly lose. That's potentially over. Like I said, miracles could happen, but it's gonna be a little rough. Let's find out. Got that pirate booty headshot coming in. Trying ever so slightly, just as much as humanly possible. Chase pumping his way through. They're getting through the smoke, getting through it. Having to burn him off. Get him off the swing. He gives him a chance to get some sort of movements. Norm's going to go ahead and grab one. Drax for another one. Cave back. Passion. Seat. And they're able to secure that. And now they get the recoveries. So this is the part that I hate the most, is when it hits 12, and with this bit of a stretch. Hopefully, it's not a matter of time, even though statistically, you know, this is the last and final chance. However, we do just have pistols and 1 hero AK, but we will see. And I hear apparently it's not the norm for Norm to be having as high kills as he has. But you know what? That's what you do in the grand finals. You do things you've never done before, and if this is the first time, love to see it. Glad to be here to be the one showing it off, because Norm just taking another head. However, he will be going up potentially against Passion with the U ratio, and so far has not had a bad time with it. So we will see. Oh no, Drax from behind. There's Norm. He gets another one, but gets deleted. Running out of ammo. Gotta switch weapons. Drax is still alive. And he gets the final kill.
Defusing the bomb.
I don't know how he survived. Ah, wow.
Bomb has been defused.
Okay. That's a way to bring it back. I like it. I mean, if Ascent just keeps him on the back, keeps him tilted a little bit. We're down to the hero rifle again. We'll see what they can do. We got a little bit of a timeout here, trying to figure out what went wrong, what's going on. Sometimes that last round is just the hardest one to get over. And are they just going to go for the final last and blast? We'll see. Dogs do, though, a little low on his money, though, but you know, tis the season for being on the coalition, so we shall see. Yeah, look at that. Norm's almost into the 20s. And we have 2 almost in the 20s. A couple more rounds, we can maybe pad those numbers a little bit, get into the 20s. Passion almost his way there into the double digits, but got a long road ahead. All right. We got the vantage point. Passion holding it down. We've had more successful runs on the B side, but looks like they might be foregoing that. Maybe trying to set this up. Seeds grabs 1. Let's get it. Let's push it.
Smoke out.
Does look like Chase is running on gyro with a little bit of vibrations going on here. May grabs one, passion for another one. Norm goes down. Unfortunately, can't pad those stats any longer. Drax grabs another one. Moving over to the A site. They've got this held down. Chase is right here, ready to barrel stuff as hard as he can with an MP7. Gonna go ahead and try to spray through the smoke. As it disappears, stays alive somehow. Try to get a couple taps, but Demonic's gonna go ahead and take him down. Doesn't open up the site just yet. Still doesn't worry about Drax. Gets taken down for Mussy. And from the side, Seats grabs also Demonic's face and deletes it out of the way. Getting another point onto the board, making it 5-12. Not going down without a fight. Again, sometimes that last round is just the hardest one to do. Terrific, but could be only a matter of time. Considering Jokes already had the first map being 13-1, everything's on the line here for Ascent. They cannot let this go. Oh, and waiting in the wake. Seats grabs both. Bomb is right in front of him and gets the taps on Norm. Man. Nobody expected him to be that pushed up, that dirty position. All right, we rinse it, retry it, and do it again. Got a bunch of SGs rolling around. It's been a minute. I feel like the SG took a little bit of a backseat after this latest update, but we're back at it. We got both sides. Dog Stew, Drax, Mnemonic, May, all grabbing one each. There's Norm again. He grabs another one. Bomb's being planted. This might be it. It's a 2v3. May is low. Norm's going to be going for the spray. Mussy grabs another one, and that's going to be game. Match and set. Not 20, but he had 19 before everybody left. We see Demonic chilling. He got his 20 points, 20 kills. It's not too shabby. That's going to be ending it on a 13-6. And we already got our 13-1. I think that's going to be game. I think we have our champions set in stone. That's going to be Jokestas taking map number 2 along with map number 1. Looking clean. So, appreciate it. It was good games. And the first one went a little bit faster than anticipated. And they got that out of the way. But Jokestas, they just were pushing harder. They were a little bit crispier. Now, once we flipped, a little bit different. They got messed up a little bit, but again, matter of time. Once you're at 12, that is a hard ask for the other team to pull that off, just because you're up against the wall. There's only one more loss. You can't make any mistakes. And I mean, they did pretty good. Ascent did nicely and got at least getting that to a 13-6, a very respectable score line. 2-to-1 ratio for that. So not terrible. But unfortunately, we're just going to have to unfortunately call that done. So congratulations to Jokestas for being able to pull that off and going to go ahead and be the champions of the first HypheN Cup being back. So absolutely put that in your books. HypheN is back. We're going to be having more events coming soon. So keep an eye in the Discord for that. All the links for that. Just join up and come be a part of it. Anyone and everybody is welcome. There is no, necessarily any lockouts for being too low. Be honest with you, there might be lockouts if you're too good, because we don't want to just have people steamrolling. So, but all those details you can find in the Discord. So appreciate that. And of course, I've been A-Master. You can follow me on anything you want. amaster15.com. You can find all my stuff. But without that being said, appreciate that. And you guys have a good rest of your day or the rest of your evening, depending where you are in the world. And we'll see you soon on